Yeah, and I'm sure the Aberdeen fans will be looking to see what Derek McKinnon's future is, because obviously he's one of the candidates for the Scotland job, and the supporters will know that as well as the players. I just felt last night, I know last week Celtic were the better side eventually, but in the first 15 minutes, Aberdeen could have scored twice quite easily. Main had a good save and the boy missed an absolute sitter. So for me, it's their last game at home. I'm going to go Aberdeen to win this one 2-0.
Yeah, okay, I agree with you on that, Ruffy. Barry?
Yeah, I'll go with Aberdeen.
2-0?
Yep, 2-0.
Okay. Hi to Thomas, welcome back, guys. Sorry about that slight technical issue there. James McNichol asked a good question. I was going to ask you, if you were the manager of Rangers, Barry, what would you say to Morelos prior to this one? That's if he plays.
Exactly. I honestly don't think he'll start the game. I think Steven Gerrard will keep the same team. It's been doing really well this past month. But if I'm in the same team as Morelos, or I'm a manager or a coach, I'm plain and simply saying, listen, just concentrate on playing football. Because it's getting to the better. You're letting people get on top of you. Let your football do the talking. If he starts the game, that is, which I don't think he will.
Right, okay. Good questions coming. We'll quickly interject with the guys. If you've got a question you'd like to ask Barry or Ruffy or myself, by all means do so on this Facebook Live. We're getting ready for the programme, incidentally, at 5:30 tonight on Facebook and YouTube, and it's on That's TV tonight on Freeview Channel 8 at 10 o'clock. So what about Killie against Hibs? I think it's game of the day on the Saturday, Ruffy. Killie have got, for me, the greater incentive to win, because they're in this battle with Aberdeen for third spot.
Yeah, I think both teams have done particularly well. Probably Kilmarnock more than Hibs, but I'm going to sit in the fence in this one and go for a 1-each draw.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Ruffy. I think it's two teams that are pretty similar. Two good teams that I enjoy watching. So I'll go for a 1-each draw as well.
Okay, I'm going to go for Steve Clarke's men just to nick it by a solitary goal. What's your thoughts on that? Give us your thoughts on that one. Ruffy, what's going on with Koulibaly? Is he still there? We spotted Lord Lucan. He's been roaming about as well.
He's left the club.
He's gone?
Yes, he's gone, yes.
Okay.
We couldn't afford £1 million, so we've let him go.
There you are.
Transfer fee?
No, I'm afraid that he has to pay the club that he just left over in.
The Egyptian club?
He owes them £1 million.
Right, okay. And if you do that in Mary Hill, you've got to go. Simple as that. So, Livingston against Dundee. I just cannot believe that Dundee have only won 4 games this season. They've just been so poor when you consider that the board did indeed back Jim McIntyre in the January transfer window, Barry, but I think Livingston, when you look back on their season, I think they could take them 2-1.
Yeah, regarding Dundee, I thought when they appointed Jim McIntyre, I really thought that he would get them going. But it's been a difficult job for him, and I'm the same as you. I can't see anything apart from a 2-0 win for Livy.
Yeah, I'm going to go Livy as well. I think it must be a horrible place to be, Dundee, just now. There'll obviously be players getting offered contracts, players being let go. So I think this game in particular will be just too much for them, and I'm going to go Livy to win 2-1.
Okay, so we agree on that one, Ruffy. Harry Steele says, ask Barry where Gerrard needs to strengthen.
I reckon another centre half, another left back, I would say, up front, and another wide midfielder.
Yeah. Here's a good one from James McNichol. In fact, Niall says, Ruffy, what's your thoughts on Doolan leaving after spending years at Partick? He wasn't a happy chappie. You could tell by his post on Twitter as well. A difficult decision for the board on this one. He was a legend at the club. I mean, go on, Ruffy.
Well, fortunately, it's not a board decision. It's a manager's decision who comes to you, tells you the players that he wants for the new season.
Yeah.
And he felt Chris Doolan had done his time and a good time at Thistle. You can't take anything away from him, but he's looking for a different kind of player, and it's up to the manager to get the right player in. Okay,
well answered there. Barry Russell says, I actually think Doolan would still do a job. I have sympathy because it's obviously his testimonial year, Barry, but at the end of the day, You know, and it was difficult for Chris Doolan to try and be the saviour once again, because over a good 5 or 6 seasons he was always in double figures, but he couldn't get the goals. It was only when Scott McDonald came in that suddenly there was a resurgence for Thistle to get away from the relegation area.
Yeah, it's a hard one because he has been a fantastic player and servant for Partick, scored a hell of a lot of goals, but as Ruffy says, a new manager comes in. Obviously Gary's got new ideas and wants a different type of player, and it's sometimes hard on a club legend, but listen, I like the bit that the board released it. He'll always be made welcome. So they're showing their appreciation for what he done for the club.
Yeah. Connor says, do you think Celtic will rest key players on Sunday, making sure they have the big players fit for the cup final? No. St Johnstone against Motherwell, 1 each. I've got it as a draw for this one.
I forgot what you said there. I'm just listening to that question about Celtic resting players. It's never going to happen.
Not a chance.
Not a chance whatsoever. What game are we on, sorry?
St Johnstone Motherwell.
Again, this is a hard one, but I've always been impressed with Motherwell. Since the turn of the year, as I said, the young boys come in and made a hell of a difference. I'm going Motherwell to win this one, 1-0.
Ruffy?
Yeah, I can't separate the two of them. I think both of them are on good form just now. So I'm going to go 1 each.
Niall, would you take Chris Boyd at Partick Thistle? Of course, he's obviously given us that thought on that. Brian McPhee has joined us. Brian, who was a great player for Airdrie and many other clubs. We've only got a short Facebook Live. Brian, no point in mentioning all the clubs you played for. Also, St Mirren against Hamilton. Ruffy, quick prediction?
St Mirren, 2-0 for me.
A draw.
A draw. Okay, I'm going for the Ackies to win it by a solitary goal. Now, Rangers Celtic. Ruffy, give us your thoughts, give us your prediction.
I agree with Barry. I think Rangers are playing better than Celtic just now. I think it'll be a very close game, but I think Rangers are just going to edge this one, 2-1.
Yeah, Ruffy just said it, that's the result I think it will be. I think Rangers are in a good bit of form. They're getting Celtic at a good time when they're not hitting the dizzy heights of what they were doing before Christmas, so I think Rangers 2-1 for me.
Okay, Rangers 1, Celtic 1 is how I see this one going. Celtic more than happy as champions to get out of Ibrox with a solitary point. James Forrest to score first, says Thomas, 3-1 to Celtic. And also the other point which I was going to, Matthew Snedden says, Peter, what's your take on Gerrard completely disrespecting your reporter Gabriel? No, I don't think he was. Listen, you go into press conferences waiting to ask questions, and sometimes managers absolutely leather you, and that's the making of a good journalist. You can come back from it, get another question in. So our Gabriel can take it, to be perfectly honest with you. I think I spent 8 years arguing with Old Firm managers roughly, non-stop. Sometimes Martin and Neil used to come in and see Davy Provan and myself sitting in the front row, and it ruined his Friday.
No, I think Gabriel deserves all the praise for asking a question, because as you know, there's that many people go to these press conferences and don't say a word.
Oh, Ruffy Leathers, the journalist. Well,
you've been there before.
Yeah, I know.
You've been there before.
Right, I'm not going to argue with you. Anyway, last point. 4 English teams in the European finals. I said to you at the start of the season, worrying times ahead because of the money in the English Premier League, and so it comes to pass, and it will continue to do so.
Yeah, I think the amount of money they get off the TV and sponsors down there certainly helps, and again, I'm not surprised that they've got 4 teams in the major European finals.
Yeah, okay, and with that in mind, at the weekend are we going to get an unbelievable finish with Liverpool winning the league and Man City failing against Brighton?
Man City away from home is the only way I can see that something happening, but Brighton aren't the greatest side in the world, so I think they're going to do it.
Yeah, I think Man City.
To be honest, it's a great stadium and a beautiful pitch down at Brighton, and a big pitch as well. That will suit Man City down to a T, so I think Man City will win it.
Yep, gutted to say that, but it's Liverpool against Tottenham in the Champions League final, which is certainly going to be something very, very interesting indeed. And I might as well tell you, Ruffy, you and I will be there in the Kerrydale suite at the Champions League final with a whole wad of people going to watch it on the big screens. We're looking forward to it.
Yes, and this will be the first year that I could probably say the correct names of the players.
Yes,
because it's usually the foreign teams.
Yeah, your pronunciation's poor. Anyway, so if you want to join us, you can just look on our Facebook page and you can find out how you can bring your pals along and join us watching the Champions League final. If you can't get a ticket, I think the hotel rooms are £1,000 a night at the moment, and of course that's not including flights and trying to blag yourself a ticket to get in to the Madrid stadium. Okay, 5:30, Facebook and YouTube. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you get a chance, download the PLZ Soccer app. You get all the news at your fingertips from right across the globe, and you get all the unique video content as well. So if you're on a train one day and you just think, I think I'll watch a Legends programme, you can do. Barry, Ruffy and myself will be with you at 5:30. Hopefully you can join us then.